Here are 5 observations for 2 variables x and y. Develop a scatter diagram for these data. So I created this using Minitab. What does the scatter diagram developed indicate about the relationship between the 2 variables? So we can see that as x increases, then y also tends to increase, and it's also a fairly linear relationship between the 2 variables. And given that the relationship is fairly linear, it's reasonable for us to add a simple linear regression line to the plot, which is what I've done, and that will help us quantify that linear relationship. Develop the estimated regression equation by computing the values of b0 and b1 using the equations in the textbook. So first, it's easier to calculate b1, and for that we need to know the mean of x, which is 3, and the mean of y, which is 8, and then using those values in the formula together with the data values, we end up with b1 equals 2.6, and then b0, if we plug in those values into the formula in the textbook, we come up with 0.2 for b0. And then we put those two numbers together in the estimated regression equation. Y hat equals 0.2 plus 2.6 times x. 0.2 here represents the y-intercept, which is the estimated value of y when x equals 0, and 2.6 represents the slope, the change in y for a unit change in x. Use the estimated regression equation to predict the value of y when x equals 4. So we can just plug in x equals 4 into our estimated regression equation and find that y hat equals 10.6. And we can see this on our scatter plot. It's the point on the regression line when x equals 4. And so we can see that that is 10.6. We did actually have a data point when x equals 4, and the observed y was 11. But using the model, we would predict that y would be 10.6 when x equals 4.